morning, Hobart High School. Today is December 14th, 2018, and welcome to HTV News. I'm Emma Duggan.
And I'm Andrew Batalis, and here's what's going on at HHS. Holiday Spirit Week is this week. Today is Ugly Sweater Day. The cost to participate is only $1. All money collected goes to the food drive, and the winner of the Ugly Sweater Day will receive a prize. Getting in the holiday spirit, our very own Anna Wood went out and talked to the Project Lead the Way class about their upcoming holiday light show. Take it away, Anna.
Merry Christmas, HHS. Have you ever wondered how musical lights happen? Take a look into Mr. Bennett's PLTW class to see how they're made.
I'm Mr. Bennett. I teach math and engineering. That encompasses, right now, computer-aided drafting as well as principles of engineering. The one that's working on the project that we've talked about is all about different types of engineering. We've got things that have to do with structures. We've got things that have to do with electricity. We look at forces. We look at simple machines. Basically how the world works and the math that goes with it. What we're trying to do is create light shows for the front of all the buildings for the holidays. Everybody likes to put up Christmas lights, and so we're going to do that for the buildings. However, ours are going to be unique. We have music that'll play into the cars as through the FM radio station, and the lights will interact with the music that's playing. All right, so first I'll show you what we modeled everything after. I made this one for my own house, and so this is called a Raspberry Pi. It's a microcomputer, and you can make it do all kinds of things. It's basically a standalone computer. It's like a mini version of what's inside of a laptop. This connects to these blue things right here. These blue things are called relays. Now, each of these little relay squares relates to an outlet out here. So as the computer tells things what to do, these are where you plug in your lights, and so your lights will do whatever the relay tells it to. Mine that I made for home has 16 channels, so I could put 16 different things out there that would all interact. This piece right here, this big black thing with the knobs on it, is the FM transmitter. This transmits the music that I have here through this box to your FM radio station, whichever one we choose, so long as it's got basically static on the dial. And you'll tune into this on your car, and you'll be able to hear whatever this thing's playing. The neat thing is the lights dance to the music that we put in here, and then they get transmitted through your car. This is what every school's getting for outside. So here's the Raspberry Pi, and it'll connect through this ribbon to these relays, and then the relays go out to all these cords here. Now these will all be a channel, and two of the channels, it's kind of neat, will talk to you or sing to you. The mouth will open, it'll light up and it looks like it's open and closed, singing to you, and the eyes will blink periodically, kind of like a regular person would do. It's got an FM transmitter, so people can pull up in front of the school and they can tune their radio station to whatever we tell them on the sign, and they'll be able to hear the music that's playing and see the light show that dances with it. So it's a little more simplified, but not entirely. I mean, it's just basically the same thing, just less channels. We also have an indoor unit as well. The indoor unit will plug right into the sound system of whatever room you're in. So if you're in the gym, if you're in the Great Hall, if you're in the field house or something like that, it'll go through that sound system instead. They're going to be coded by the middle school for the outdoor units. I'm working with Mrs. Kissler over at the middle school, and they're doing an all-girls coding club, and those ladies are going to the example box, and they're going to go through the code, and they're going to adjust it to each individual school's needs or wants, and so I won't have to code them, which is kind of nice. Nothing that I can't handle, but I'd rather that we get more buildings involved, more people involved, so that they have some fun with it. Why hoard it all to ourselves when we can spread it around? Every school in the district is going to have one of these units. We'll make sure that they're all up and all the lights are put up before Christmas break, so that during Christmas break and through that whole time, everybody will be able to, in the community, will be able to drive by and see these things, and students will be able to enjoy them and be able to see the fruits of their labors. But every building will have.
This is just the beginning to an amazing project. Stay tuned for the finale.
Christmas at the Zoo is a wintertime extravaganza everyone will enjoy. Stop by the Indianapolis Zoo for its annual Lights Spectacular and experience one of the nation's top 10 zoos in a whole new way as hundreds of thousands of sparkling lights delight and inspire. Soaring 150 feet above the International Orangutan Center, you'll spot the beacon of hope glowing in holiday colors from miles away. Seniors, let your parents know that there will be a FAFSA completion workshop on Thursday, December 13th. The guidance department is offering 2 sessions at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. to work around your parents' schedules. If your mom or dad has questions or wants help getting the forms filled out, please invite them. Parents who plan on attending the morning session should call guidance to RSVP at 942-8521, extension 8021. Schedule change requests will be accepted until Wednesday, December 19th, and here are a few things to remember about the process. Schedule changes are not guaranteed, nor can you request a different teacher or try to move classes to a different period. You cannot drop AP or dual credit or honors classes, and the forms will be in guidance. You'll be notified by email on December 20th. Thank you. Now over to Mia and Vinny for news on clubs and sports.
Thank you, Emma. Writers Club will be meeting Wednesday, December 12th and Tuesday, December 18th. The Silent Night Basketball is scheduled for Friday, December 14th. If you wear a school-appropriate costume, you can attend for just $1. Here's how it works. All our fans are totally silent until the Brickies score their 8th point. Then the crowd goes wild. Come show your school spirit and have a blast at this basketball event. Attention Student Credit Union members. There is a new promotion going on. It will run through January 31st. Each time you make a deposit or add service to their account, you will be able to select a numbered drum for a prize. New members are always welcome to join in on the fun. Start investing in your future today. When the weather gets cold, the trees at Morton, light up in a sea of color at this popular winter event. Guests at Illumination walk down a 1-mile path through the forest, admiring the magical display and seasonal music. New features at this year's edition including tree-like sculptures by a popular artist, a tree that changes color when you hug it, and a campfire stocked with hot drinks and s'mores. Look for the glowing neon fish sign hanging over this classic Andersonville dive, where locals and visitors have been pumping quarters into the jukebox for more than 80 years. When the holiday season arrives, you will want to order the bar's cold weather specialty, a warm mug of a Swedish variation of spiced wine called glögg, served with an authentic ginger cookie. Celebration Crossing is alive with holiday merriment once more at the Indiana State Museum. From the sounds of bands, bells, and vocal choirs to the hearty greetings of Santa and Mrs. Claus as they invite you into their cozy home, there will be something for the whole family to enjoy. Visit with Santa to share your wish list and take a photo with him. Ride the Santa Claus Express and play and create in Santa's playground. Rekindle memories of holidays past as you gaze into the recreated L.S. Aries store windows, making a full day of it with a meal at an iconic L.S. Aries tea room. Reservations recommended.
Join the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for Lights at the Brickyard. Visitors will have an opportunity to drive their cars around certain areas of the speedway that will be dressed for the holidays. 2.5 million bright lights will be illuminating numerous colorful displays. The driving experience will cover more than 2 miles and will include crossing the famed Yard of Bricks. The Goodman Theater's annual holiday production of the Charles Dickens classic keeps its seasonal charm intact. In its latest iteration, No Bah Humbug's Here, Larry Yondo returns for yet another outing as Benzer Scrooge, while director Henry Wishcamper is back for his 6th year guiding the classic stories of 3 spirits who confront Scrooge with the consequences of his miserly actions. Winter Lights at Newfields is a new family tradition for Indy. A dazzling choreographed light show invites you to walk through the garden trails as you sip your favorite hot beverage. From the whimsy trees to the lawn, it will be impossible to not marvel at Indy's newest holiday date night or family outing tradition. Book Club meets next Wednesday in the Media Center after school. Key Club is collecting mittens and hats for the homeless December 3rd through December 14th. Please put your donations on the tree located outside of the Media Center. Donations will be delivered to homeless shelters over winter break. Key Club is also doing a toy drive for Lurie's Children's Hospital, December 3rd through December 14th. Please put unwrapped toys in the box under the tree. Toys will be delivered during December 15th. Over to D-Trix for regional updates.
Thank you, Mia and Vincent. You haven't experienced the holidays in Chicago until you stepped inside the Chris Kindle Market. Inside this giant open-air market, inspired by a similar seasonal tradition in Nuremberg, Germany, you'll be able to do some shopping at booths set up throughout Daly Park Plaza, where you'll find handcrafted German items like nutcrackers, cuckoo clocks, beer steins, and glass ornaments. It's also worth stopping by Chris Kindle Market to grab a sausage and some potato pancakes, or to sip a steaming mug of Glühwein, a traditional hot spiced wine, for your parents. This is available till December 24th. When the weather gets cold and most of the animals head indoors, Lincoln Park Zoo transforms into a field of twinkling bulbs. Zoo lights decorate the beloved zoo with themed display perfect for a festival seasonal Instagram. Throughout the month, you'll also find ice sculptures, carvers, and carolers joining the fun, as well as hot beverages available for purchase. This year, Zoo Lights adds several ticketed events, which include Holiday Market November 27th and Adult-Only Night November 29th, a live performance of music from A Charlie Brown Christmas December 9th, and a Zoo Year's Eve celebration December 31st. Skate under the Chicago skyline and within eyeshot of the Chicago Christmas tree at the McCormick's Tribune Ice Rink in Millennium Park. Admission to the ring is free, but if you don't own a pair of skates, you'll have to pay to rent some. The most popular time to hit the rink is the evening, so show up a little earlier if you don't feel like waiting in line. You can take advantage of the free skating lessons on Fridays at 11 a.m. and Saturdays and Sundays at 9 a.m. If it seems too warm to skate, call ahead. This rink is open through March 10th, weather permitting. Having retired co-founder Robert Joffrey, production of the Nutcracker, after nearly 30 years, the Joffrey Ballet debuted a brand new version in 2016. Set in Chicago against the backdrop of the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition, featuring stunning new choreograph by Christopher Weldon. The latest iteration of the classic Christmas will still have the humming Dance of Sugar Plum Fairy for days after you leave the theater. You have to wait quite a while to get a table next to the tree in the Walnut Room, the 7th floor restaurant in Macy's, formerly known as Marshall Fields, but the 45-foot tree, which sparkles with 3,000 ornaments and 6,000 LED lights, can be viewed from outside the restaurant, which means you won't have to splurge for a chicken pot pie simply to experience one of the most spectacular holiday displays in the city. Now over to Emma and Andrew for additional school info.
Thanks, Dietrich. National Honor Society is sponsoring some fun activities this week. They will be selling candygrams for $1 at lunches December 10 through today. They'll be delivered Wednesday, December 19th during Power Hour. Buy candygrams for your friends and teachers, or even buy some for yourself. Ring in the holiday cheer with some classic beloved Christmas films. Follow Jimmy Stewart's path to redemption in It's a Wonderful Life, or sing along with Bing Crosby in White Christmas during the Music Box's annual tribute to classic holiday cinema. Arrive early to meet Santa and belt out Christmas carols during the intermission, accompanied by the theater's organist. You can snag tickets to one movie or both, depending on how much pure holiday cheer you could handle in the span of an afternoon. The Indiana Historical Society presents festival trees in addition to their other traditional holiday celebrations. Visitors can take in the IHS's charming holiday-based photos and enjoy the same family-friendly activities and events they've come to love. Plus visit an amazing tree-filled wonderland featuring 80 unique holiday-themed trees and a special 30-foot showstopper tree that you'll have to see to believe.
The end of the semester is coming up. Finals will take place Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, December 17th through 19th. There will be no school on Thursday, December 20th for HHS students only, since it is Records Day. The new semester will begin when we come back from Christmas break. The When There's a Bump in the Road Grief Support Group is meeting on December 18th at 2:45 in the Guidance Conference Room. This group is open to any student who has lost a friend or loved one, seeking to gain support and perhaps find comfort in a group setting. If you have any questions, please stop by the Guidance Office for additional information. Show up in front of Cloud Gate, otherwise known as The Bean, to belt out holiday classics at this series of winter concerts and sing-alongs. It's free to attend, and it's just a short walk to the McCormick Tribune Ice Rink if you want to go for a quick skate after you sing.
Well, that's all. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Hobart High School Radio and TV channel. And remember, only the best for HHS, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Happy holidays.